Hello, Scorpio. This is your extended reading. So, are you ready for some magic? Because I feel like, the second part of your reading is full of magic and rituals, and yeah, it's something that I was not expecting from the first part because it felt like a complete cycle to me, the first part. So perhaps, yes. And also the thing that I talked about in the beginning, that I feel like you are aware of some part of your journey but not the entire picture, because I don't think you are aware of the effect that you going on your own journey is having on other people, right? Close people and maybe acquaintances or people you don't know, right? So this second part, it feels like you're going, although in the first part here you took the steps and perhaps, taking this leap into the abyss, into this new path, and not knowing where it would lead, and then going on the adventure around the globe, right? I feel like this second part is leading you to a very specific place. And the reason I say that is because we start off with this Five of Pentacles, and usually this card also has nothing to do with the traditional meaning of it. I always see this as this axe. It's almost like this axe point on a map, right? It's almost like this treasure hunt, and you're supposed to get to this very specific place, which I don't know exactly where it is, but it feels to me from the cards that followed this card, it's something that you were always meant to be there, or you were always meant to get to this place. And so here, so what's coming through right now about this card is that maybe you've had glimpses of this place, right? In dreams, in movies, perhaps in books you've read, and some sort of familiarity with the sound of the place, with the people of the place, with the dynamics, the smells, I don't know what it is exactly. I'm not getting much more than what I've said to you, but it's a specific place, and it is tangible, right? It's a real concrete place somewhere in the world that you're supposed to be. And I feel like you're taking yourself there, right? But I feel like also you're having a little bit of help from the universe. So the cards that followed this Five of Pentacles was the Ace of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. And so because it came like this, right? So the way that I was seeing is that, first of all, this Ace of Pentacles is here. It's almost like you arriving in your destiny. So, okay, yeah, the way the messages come to me, they're really simple, right? They could be like a word or a sentence is really simple. So you are arriving at your destiny, at your destination. You see how this axe is also here? And this center point is almost like here it was vacant. Here you were absent. This is the place, and this is you, right? You're this Ace of Pentacles. And so here you are. It's almost like I'm seeing, you know how kids have those games where they have to fit the geometry, the toy with the hole that has the shape of that geometry. This is what I'm seeing here, right? It's almost like layers. It's this joining of the pieces. So this is the place, this is you, and this is fate. This is destiny. This is, you know, whatever was written in your blueprint, if this is something that you believe in. I sure do believe in that, but it is you arriving in your destiny, in the place where you were always supposed to come to, right? A real place, a physical place, a three-dimensional place where you fit, right? It's a perfect fit for you. So what's coming through right now, it's not only that it's a place, like a physical place, it's almost like there are people here that are waiting for you, and perhaps there is like 4 people waiting for you. That's why I'm saying about this ritual, because it's not only because here, as I said, it was vacant, so there was no movement. Here is completely stagnant. These pentacles are stopped, are not moving, they're stagnant, right? And here you are. So your arrival here activates the movement, and then here it's so these two are almost like the same, but you see, before you arrive, it's only a minor arcana, so it's just maybe like a circle of stones, you know, they're just stones. But once you're there, I'm just giving an example, right? It's not necessarily that for you. It could be a river, it could be a building, it could be any place, you'll know. But suddenly, when you are there, when you arrive, when you fit this puzzle perfectly among other people or among other things that are supposed to be there too, it activates, and it activates this, right? You in the center of this spinning wheel, which, you know, this is where the movement begins. This is where the universe is spinning in your favor, right? But it's the junction, it's the addition of your presence in this place, your arrival here, that brings movement, right, to this. And so the funny thing is that I don't think you are aware so much of the degree of bigness, so it is pretty divine. It is pretty, you know, this timing, you know, this card, this Wheel of Fortune, it involves this perfect timing, right? Which is the universal time, this divine timing, right? And it feels to me that you're a little bit in the dark, and this moon here that is following this Ace of Pentacles, it's just this, it has 2 faces, it has 2 perspectives. One, you're in the dark, you're not sure what exactly is going on. You know something is going on, you're not exactly sure what. So you feel something is activated within you, right? But you're not sure exactly what is going on, or what the result of this is going to be, or how it's going to affect you. But and the second perspective about this is that the timing of it is related to the moon, right? So as I was saying, the first part of your reading had a lot of this completion of the cycles, right? With the card 21, the world, and then the Fool, which is the 0, right? Which is this new beginning. And so there is this completion of the cycle, and perhaps we're talking about a new moon, right? It's this beginning of a new cycle that is really important, that is really crucial for, it's part of your destiny. It's almost like this crucial point in your destiny, in your story, that activates something within you that was always supposed to be activated at this time, at this place, you know? So, the 3 cards that follow are beautiful because it's almost like this passing of the torch, but yeah, I don't feel like you're at this point. It's just, so what I'm sensing here is that whatever this part, whenever this part comes about, I feel like it's yet to come. It's still in the future. So the Magician, the Queen of Cups, and the Page of Wands. So this ritual, this whatever activation happens, maybe during the nighttime, maybe during your sleep, maybe related to the moon cycles. This ritual that you're doing consciously or unconsciously, I feel like you are part of something that is bigger than you, and it's filled with magic, is filled with divinity, is filled with this otherness, this newness, this it's because what I'm seeing are these little sparks. It's almost like this activation in yourself is this magic, right? So what I'm seeing here is that all of this energy from this spinning of the wheel, or I'm seeing you're being sparked all over, right? So it's almost like this this shower of magic. You're being showered with magic, right, from the universe. And it's really powerful because whatever it is, this gift from the universe, these magical powers that you're being given, right, or that is being activated within yourself, it's connected to your heart, right? It's almost like the opening of your heart, but I feel like in a more powerful way, because it's almost like, so this is when you're becoming aware of what is really going on, because I feel like you're going to feel it in your heart, you're going to know it in your heart, you're going to sense it in your heart, right? So your powers, it's almost like your powers are coming back online, right? And it's almost like a yeah, they're just they're wired again, they are just turned on, right? This activation is wiring, it's connecting you to this source that is making you remember your power. But not only that, because I feel like the company of this Page of Wands right by your side, I feel like is this one, right? The one that we started the reading with on the first part, because I feel like, yes, you are opening a new path alone, you're doing it yourself, but you're being followed really close by someone that knows you or that cares for you. Yeah, it's just this one cares for you really deeply, and so they're close by. Maybe they're just a few steps behind you, right? But they're following you, and here they are, right? So whatever transformation and empowerment and remembering of your true gifts, of your true heart, of your magical powers, they're witnessing, they're seeing. So they are, it's almost like they are this this witness to your heart activation, and perhaps they're a part of the ritual, they're a part of, you know, they're one inside of this group that is helping to activate this spinning of the wheel for you, right? But so the way that I'm seeing these two is that you come to your full potential, to your full power. And well, if we would read the magician as this power to manifest, it is also that. It is embedded within you, but your true power is your heart activation, right? And so the way that I'm seeing this Page of Wands witnessing your heart activation is almost like this fire within them also ignites. And so it's a ripple effect, right? Whatever it's happening for you, they are also experiencing it in a slightly different way, but they're experiencing it because they're witnessing you. Do you see what I mean? Right? And so this is just one, because the way that I'm seeing is that this continues, right? This is just one who is closest to you, but there are others that are also going to be activated by witnessing your activation, right? So yes, maybe you are going on a ritual, you are making yourself a ritual, maybe I don't know, you're actually doing a ritual, you're going on a you know, to a trip to visit a circle of stones or something like that. But yeah, and perhaps it is connected to the moon and you're not aware of what is about to unfold. So maybe this reading is just this heads up. Just prepare yourselves, because maybe you are going in for, you know, this heart activation, which is really beautiful and really potent, really powerful. So let's see what the runes have to add to this as this final guidance for you, right? Maybe what can you expect after this heart activation happens? Okay, this is interesting. This rune, I don't think it has ever come up, but yeah, it's the first time, and it's really interesting because you were a Scorpios. But so the rune that came out was Lilith. And Lilith, oh, this is so interesting. Now I'm connecting. This is everything to do with the moon, right? I'll explain. So Lilith, it's the dark moon, right? It's the moon that we call, well, we say in astrology that is the dark side of the moon, which is the part that's in the shadows, right? Because, well, imagine a full moon. When we look at the sky, we see the full moon, but we understand that it is a, you know, a sphere. But actually, with our own eyes, we only see half of it, because the other half is in the shadows. We don't actually see it. We just know it's there, right? So this part that's in the shadows is this part represented by Lilith, right? Which is such a feminine, powerful presence, energy, frequency. But the mythology of Lilith is that it has been shut down. It has been put aside, cast out from the group, because it was seen as different. It was seen as too avant-garde, right? Too ahead of its own time, too free, right? All Lilith wants is to be free, is to express herself freely. And this is an energy that is really connected to Scorpio, because Scorpio has this true connection to this sexual energy, you know, taboos, secret, fears, things that are hard and delicate to touch on. And Lilith is the one who has also this courage, but who has been shut down. And so it has like two options: whether she wants to express herself freely, so, and she cannot do that in, you know, in a regular society, so she is cast out to live an isolated life where she can be as free as she wants, or she decides to subdue, to take on all of these rules and regulations and just restrict herself, right? And not live all of the desires that burn inside her. And so to me, yes, it is connected to your essence, Scorpio, in a way. And whatever true power is being activated in you, it's also the activation of the power of the shadows, of whatever dark side in you was shut down and covered, you know, or prohibited from being expressed, right? And it has this double meaning with the moon, because this is more of the accepted side of our emotions, and this is like the our dark emotions, right? So whatever is being activated under the moonlight, you know, in this ritual, it's also this dialogue, this convergence, this friendship, this alliance between the light and the dark, right? The light and the shadow. So what you see and what you don't see, right? And so this is really powerful. And I feel like, yes, if you are someone who follows the cycles of the moon, and maybe you are aware of all of this energy that is wanting to burst through you, this is completely connected to this heart activation, right? So be prepared to face your demons, to face your shadows, and know that you don't have to hide them anymore. So this is really something, Scorpio. I hope you enjoyed your reading. It was really empowering. I can feel this in myself, so I hope you felt it too. Thank you so much for being here with me. I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.